the Mortgage Minute today, being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. Every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 42% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. You know, it's always nice when I look at the sheets that Josh and the team put together for mortgage rates as of yesterday from OBMMI. Now, they don't tell us the amount of points paid or received in the APR, but when I look at the sheet and I see along the graphic and I look along the left side and every one of the numbers is red, that's great because that tells me that all of the rates were down yesterday. Let's run through them. The 30-year conforming, 6.502. Jumbo, 6.50. FHA, 6.433. USDA for the rural areas and generally no down payment, 6.403. And the best loan on the market for those that earned it, it's the 30-year VA loan at 6.213. Every one of those is down, and we like it. That's just the way we like it, is having them all down. So let's take a look. The 10-year Treasuries up 6 basis points today. That's not so good. S&P 500 is up 17.5. Mortgage-backed securities are down 23 basis points, which means interest rates are going up today. Why is this happening? Well, it's all debt ceiling fears. That's what's going on. There's been some recent progress, which points to a potential deal being made over the next week, but there is a lot of uncertainty. The markets do not like uncertainty. As we've covered in the previous updates, there is a supply issue that is causing bonds to move lower and yields to move higher, besides banks that are being forced to sell their bond holdings to come up with deposits for their customers. If the debt ceiling is raised, the Treasury will have to issue bonds to come up with the money. This would create additional supply that has been absorbed that has to be absorbed by the market. And from the Federal Reserve, Lori Logan, Dallas Fed president, says the current data does not justify a pause. She's the camp of another rate hike. How disconnected is she? And we've talked about this before about the Federal Reserve.
Such an idiot. Such an idiot.
Yeah, it's amazing how they keep doing. Oh, sorry. They keep doing this stuff and just following along. We're going to hear from Fed Chair Jerome Powell tomorrow ahead of the Fed minutes next week. Existing home sales measures closings on existing homes show that sales were down 3.4% in April at a 4.28 million unit annualized pace, which was in line with estimates. On a year-over-year basis, sales are down 23%.
Ow!
Slower pace of sales is all due to inventory, which remains extremely low. Inventory levels increased slightly to 1.04 million, but still remains very low. There's a 2.9-month supply of homes, which is tight because 4.6 months is considered normal. But if you look at active listings, there are only 563,000, as many of the homes counted in existing inventory are under contract. Median sales price, $388,800, up 3.5% from the previous month, but down 1.7% on a year-over-year basis. Remember, median is just the mix of homes being sold, has nothing at all to do with appreciation. Homes remained on the market for an average of 22 days, down sharply from 29 days, showing that the lack of sales is due to inventory, not demand. 73% of homes sold in less than 30 days. Less than 30 days. Think about all of that. So just amazing what's going on here. So just a bottom line to give you that information on some of this. First-time home buyers, 29% of sales. If you're a first-time home buyer, we've got a workshop that we can actually send you a copy of. We did this live last week, I think it was, the week before. Cash buyers accounted for 28% of sales, which is up from 27%. That means that roughly 40% of homes with a mortgage are from first-time home buyers. Investors made up 17% of transactions, which was unchanged. Clearly, investors are seeing the opportunity in housing right now. Initial jobless claims measures individuals filing for unemployment benefits for the very first time, fell 22,000 to 242,000. Don't take this as a drop in week-to-week unemployment, but rather there was fraud in Massachusetts last week that spiked the numbers. Averaging out the last 4 weeks, this figure stands at 245,000. Continuing claims are those that continue to receive benefits after the initial claim. Decreased 8,000 to 1.8 million units. That is the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call. 800-306-1990. 800-306-1990.